Baseball greetings and welcome to Indiana for this afternoon's WPIAL Section 4A1 matchup featuring the Indiana High Little Indians and North Catholic High School. Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for tuning in here on Renda Digital TV from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, relationship banking, one customer at a time. Jake Slobodnik joining you for this afternoon's matchup. Again, North Catholic, Indiana here on Renda Digital TV. So glad you can make some time for us here this afternoon as the Indiana Little Indians look to redeem themselves after falling to North Catholic in the first of the home-and-home series. They fell on the road yesterday 3-2 to North Catholic. Indiana carried a 2-0 lead into the bottom of the fifth. North Catholic then struck for two more and then added the final one in the seventh with a walk-off fielder's choice to win it 3-2. Both teams amounting 7 hits apiece. Indiana committing 3 errors in the game. North Catholic committing 2. For Indiana, they were led offensively by Gavin Homer and Ethan Schenk, both putting up 2 hits. Nick Love having a double as well. Gavin Homer, he pitched well for the most part. 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. Connor Giese with only 1/3 of an inning pitched. He gave up the final run in the game. For North Catholic, they were led by Drew Doherty, who had 2 hits on the day and 3 at-bats, and an RBI and a walk as well. We'll see all those players in the action this afternoon as we are just getting started, and we'll have starting lineups for you. We'll have a look at our pitchers for today as well, and so much more as we count down to first pitch on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Sports game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Milk every moment.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Doherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Doherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
The ARC of Indiana County, working with the ARC of PA to find solutions to improve the lives of those with disabilities. The COVID-19 Health Disparities Initiative focuses on finding solutions that save the lives of those that are in need and deliver results to increase health equity for all individuals with disabilities now and in the future. If you are interested in learning more about this initiative with the ARC of PA and the Pennsylvania Department of Health, please go to arcindiana.org or the arcpa.org for more information, paid for in part by the Pennsylvania Department of Health.
Thinking of adding a pet to your family? Consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
One of the coolest new products in the market, or maybe looking for that unique Christmas present? Psst, it will cure your pain at the pump.
SeaWorld Satellites is now offering the Go Express e-bike, made for the urban commuter and weekend adventurer, combining city cruising and all-terrain riding. From pavement to hills, streets to sand, take your Go Express bike to your next meeting or exploration. This e-bike can run up to 18 miles in electric mode. To look at or take a test ride, come to SeaWorld Satellites on Wayne Avenue in Indiana.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Back with you at the White Township Rec Complex. Today's starting lineups getting introduced thanks to PA announcer Pat Doherty. Jake Slobodnik joining you from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. Indiana and the North Catholic Trojans are on tap for this afternoon. And we thank you so much for making us a part of your day. Indiana coming in under the direction of head coach Bill Thompson. Entering today's game, they are 4th in the WPIAL Section 4A1, 8-6 overall, 3-2 in the section. North Catholic just above them, 6-7 overall. But what matters is that conference record, they are 5-3. They've scored 38 runs while allowing 27 runs this season. Indiana, 25 runs scored, 16 though, which is good for the second best mark in the WPIAL Section 4A1. And we'll tell you the starting lineups here in just a little bit. Andy Hart, our executive producer here this afternoon on Renda Digital TV. North Catholic, the Trojans from Cranberry Township, 6-7, 4-3. And a little bit of a rocky start to their season. They lost their first 2 games, won their next one, and then sort of traded off wins and losses. But then came the April 11th through 12th stretch. They played 3 games against Highlands, and they swept that series and brought their record to 5-4. Then they fell to 5-7 after falling against Knock and Blackhawk in 3 games. And they got their 6th win yesterday against Indiana. Indiana looks to even that record up, or hand the Trojans another loss here today and pick up yet another win streak here at the White Township Recreation Complex. That's coming up here in just a little bit. Both teams lining up for today's national anthem. And we'll take a quick timeout for the national anthem. We'll come back. Starting lineups and first pitch from Ryan Okapal on the way after this on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Milk every moment.
And welcome back to Indiana. The national anthem just wrapping up, just in time for our starting lineups for this afternoon. Let's start first for the visiting team, North Catholic Trojans. They send out the starting 9 of the following. In right field, batting first, Thomas Shoffley. Ryan Shantz, the left fielder, bats second. Drew Doherty, 3-hole hitter, and playing second base today. Blake Primrose, the catcher, bats cleanup. Thomas Caroli bats fifth and will play in the shortstop. Jack Fennell at DH, bats sixth. Joseph Safar at first base, bats seventh. Sean Dewey in the 8th spot, both in the field and in the lineup. He plays center field. And Owen Beatrice, the third baseman, rounds out the starting lineup for North Catholic. Seamus Straub on the mound for the Trojans. We'll see him in the bottom of the first. Indiana, Ryan Okapal, the starter for the Little Indians this afternoon. Take a look at his season stats real quick as he takes his warm-up pitches. And we'll get to his defensive alignment here in just a little bit. So far this season, I have to flash it back one page here on my stat sheet. Okapal is 2-0 in 4 appearances this season, a 1.03 ERA. He's pitched really well, including at home. Pitched 20 and a third innings, 15 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 unearned, 9 total runs, 6 walks, and 28 strikeouts against 86 batters faced this year. And only 1 hit batsman. Opponents hitting just 190 against him this season. So again, he's pretty hot at home. And he'll get his ball right back, and digging in, the left-handed hitting Thomas Shoffley, the starting right fielder wearing number 26. Defensive alignment for Indiana with, let's start with the outfield left to right, Andrew McGee, Caden Homer, and Garrison Doherty. Around the horn in the infield, Ben Ryan, Gavin Homer, Trevor Smith, and Nick Love. Behind the plate doing the catching is Stephen Budash. And Ryan Okapal fires a ball to start the game. Official start time tonight, 4:04. And AccuWeather says game time temperature 53 degrees as Okapal. 2 balls, no strikes to Shoffley. Partly cloudy skies. No precipitation expected throughout the rest of the evening. 2-0 on the way. That one's in there for a called strike. First of a stretch of days with decent weather here in Indiana. 2-1. Shoffley skies that to left field, medium deep, heading toward the line. Over is McGee. He dives and can't hang on to it. Great effort by him. But just couldn't get that extra stride in his run to solidify that. But good thing for Indiana, evens up the count at 2-2. Or are they going to say that was a fair ball? That was a foul ball. It's 2-2. Very close to being a hit. Just didn't get it got too much wind, that is. So Okapal with the 2-2 count. First batter he's hitting today, or he's facing today. Winds and fires. Off speed, doesn't get him the bite. Works count full 3-2. Full count on the way. Okapal gets him to ground it to the left side and through the hole for a base hit into left field. Shoffley rounds first, and he'll retreat back to first. Decent bit of hitting, just going with what he got. And that is the first hit of the day for either side. Another left-handed hitter due up next. Ryan Shantz, the starting left fielder. Okapal will work from the stretch for the first time this afternoon. Glances over toward first. Decent lead by Shoffley. Okapal fires. That one is lined over the head of Homer at short into left center for a hit. Back-to-back singles now for the Trojans to open up today's contest. 2 runners aboard, nobody out. And now Drew Doherty stands in, the 3-hole hitter, playing second base today. No stats available on the Trojans from what we could see. Infield shifting, or outfield that is, shifting a little bit to their right, heading towards left center. Next one, Drew Doherty bunts perfectly down the third base side. And no chance to get him at first. 3 straight singles. Loads the bases for Blake Primrose to start off today's game.
Number 27, Blake Primrose.
What turned into a sacrifice scenario worked out well for Doherty. And now for the first time tonight, North Catholic sends up a right-handed hitter. Catcher Blake Primrose. Chance for some early offensive momentum. Okapal with a little bit of trouble here in the first inning. Works from the stretch. First pitch to him. Grounded to homer at short. Blocks it with his body. Throws on to second for the force out. Run does come across to score. That'll be a 6-4 fielder's choice in the first RBI of the game, courtesy of Blake Primrose. Now, Thomas Caroli for the first and third situation, and the Trojans are going to send in courtesy runner for Primrose. It's a number 35. Don't have that on the roster sheet. So once we catch word of who it is, we will alert you. Runners on the corners. 1 out here in the first inning. Okapal trying to escape the first with minimal damage. Shortstop Caroli digs in. First pitch, inside out and to the right side, and it rolls down the foul line. It's fair for a hit. 1 run scores. Courtesy runner for Primrose winds up at third. It's an RBI double for Caroli. And a 2-0 lead for North Catholic here in the first inning. And now Jack Fennell digs in. Fennell, the DH today, wearing number 10, batting from the right. First pitch by Okapal. Misses high, checks his swing, offer down to second, and the base umpire says no. Past 4 batters not wasting any time swinging at the first pitch they see, which does limit Okapal's pitch count, but the results have gone in favor of North Catholic so far. 1-0. Next one misses high, 2-0. And Stephen Budash, the catcher, will go out to have a word with him. Good time to thank our friends at the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana for being the presenting sponsor for today's Indiana High broadcast. Done so all year long, both with football, basketball, and now baseball. 2-0 on the way from Okapal. 2 runners in scoring position. That one pulled it a little too much way outside. 3-0 the count. Fennell not anxious to swing the bat. Taking his time from the bottom of the order. 3-0 on the way. That one's right down Broadway for a strike. Okapal gets his sign with a 3-1 count. He's behind. Pitch. That one misses just low. Ball 4. Loads the bases once again. And here comes Joseph Safar, the first baseman. Wearing number 21, North Catholic, with their white pants and red uniforms with yellow lettering. Indiana, also white pants, black tops, white numbering, and red trim. Okapal with the bases loaded and 1 out. First pitch, it's an off speed right there for a called strike. The pitch, grounded hard but foul to the right side. Now 0-2 to the North Catholic first baseman. I see some movement down in there in the Indiana bullpen. Can't get a good grasp of the number. Still bases loaded. 0-2 count to Safar. Pitch. That one misses high. Good waste. And that one's right there, called strike 3. That's 2 outs in the inning.
Now batting number 6, center fielder Sean Dewey.
Now Sean Dewey steps in. Center fielder, 2 outs in the inning. Steps in with the bases loaded. First one just misses outside. Do apologize. We said that strikeout to Safaro was looking. He actually swung at it. Next one misses 2-0. Pitch. Fouled into the brick wall behind home plate. Puts a strike in that count, 2-1. Okapal looking to work out of danger. He's got 2 outs, bases loaded, 2 runs already across this inning. Here's the 2-1. Curveball misses high. Now 3-1 count to the number 8 hitter. Trojans just looking to continue to add to their lead. 3-1. Next one misses high. Ball 4, walks in a run. And it's now a 3-0 lead. And we're going to have a conference on the mound. Not the inning coach, Bill Thompson, wanted to start off too. And we'll see. I don't think he's going to make a change. Might just be a little bit of a conversation. .24 pitches this inning already for Okapal. And they're going to keep him in.
Now batting number 16, third baseman Owen Beatrice.
I think that boosted his confidence a little bit. Coach is trusting him to get out of this inning. Base is full of Trojans and 2 outs in the top of the first. The first pitch to the number 9 hitter just misses. Owen Beatrice takes ball 1. The pitch. Next one right there on the outer black for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Sometimes it only takes one pitch to turn your confidence around. That might be it. Here's the 1-1. Cut on miss, strike 2, went right back after him. This time worked the inside part of the black and gets him to cut and miss. And Okapal looking to stop the bleeding here in the first. 1-2, he's ahead. The pitch. That one just misses outside. Works count 2-2. Still an even count. Okapal gets his sign. Runner on third, takes a big lead. The pitch. That one misses high. Ball 3. Counts now full 3-2. Runners will be off on the next pitch. Looking to escape the dangerous inning. Okapal sets and fires. He fouls it off. Still alive. Try this again after the foul ball. 3-2. Okapal goes his runners on all bags. Next one misses low. Ball 4. Walks in another run. 4-0 lead for the Trojans here in the first.
Number 26, Thomas Shocker.
Chalk up an RBI for Beatrice. And Bill Thompson's going to go to the pen. He'll go to the bullpen. We'll take a timeout and come back and look at the new arm. 4-0 Trojans lead it in the first on Renda Digital TV.
The ARC of Indiana County, working with the ARC of PA to find solutions to improve the lives of those with disabilities. The COVID-19 Health Disparities Initiative focuses on finding solutions that save the lives of those that are in need and deliver results to increase health equity for all individuals with disabilities now and in the future. If you are interested in learning more about this initiative with the ARC of PA and the Pennsylvania Department of Health, please go to arcindiana.org or the arcpa.org for more information, paid for in part by the Pennsylvania Department of Health.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Doherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Doherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
Welcome you back. Still joining you in the first inning, 4-0. The Trojans lead, and the relief pitcher, Michael Tortorella, number 27. Flashing back a couple games ago here at the White Township Rec Complex, Tortorella made his season debut on the mound, and the Indians actually went on to win that game in walk-off fashion thanks to a walk-off single to right center by Garrison Doherty. Tortorella, in his season debut, earned his first win in relief, and he looks to stop the bleeding here as the Trojans quadrupled their lead. Lineup flips over for Thomas Shoffley. He singled. He was the first of back-to-back-to-back singles to lead off the inning. Came around to score as well. Had an excellent at-bat, too. Worked a full count before taking the walk, or before singling, that is. 2 outs, bases loaded. First pitch by Tortorella is roped high to right field. Over is Doherty, camps under it. And Tortorella just needs one pitch to escape the jam, but the damage is done. We're through a half an inning here at the White Township Rec Complex. Trojans notch across 4 runs. Indians coming to bat next on Renda Digital TV.
Played 4 runs in the top of the first inning. Indiana coming to bat.
Milk every moment.
Thinking of adding a pet to your family? Consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Ready for the bottom of the first. Indians trying to come up to bat and either bring this game back to a 4-4 tie or take a lead, showcase their dominance on offense. So they will face Seamus Straub, the southpaw wearing number 25. No stats available for him. Indians come to bat like this. Trevor Smith, the second baseman, leads it off. Third baseman Ben Ryan batting in the 2 spot today. Over the past couple of weeks, he's been batting around the 3-4-5 mark, and yesterday hit second, went 0 for 4. Gavin Homer back in the 3 spot after going 2 for 4 yesterday. Stephen Budash, the catcher, batting cleanup. Nick Love, the first baseman, bats 5th, had a double in yesterday's game. Ethan Schenk back at it, but this time at DH today. Andrew McGee getting the start in left field, bats 7th. Caden Homer, the center fielder, bats 8th, and Garrison Doherty rounds out the starting 9. He will play he has played right field in the first inning, and he will put a lid on the Indians lineup at the 9 spot. Well, you got to think Seamus Straub is feeling pretty fortunate right now. He comes out for his first inning of work. He's got 4 runs ahead of him, so he can breathe a couple sighs of relief. Indiana, though, in that top of the first, getting some much-needed help from Michael Tortorella. He needed just 1 pitch to get out of the inning. It's an off-speed pitch that was taken to right field, and Doherty caught it easily. And now let's see what Trevor Smith can do as he stands in for the first time this afternoon. Smith hitting .294 this season. Squares around to bunt, or shows bunt, that is. First pitch, misses up and away. Three RBIs and a double this season for Smith. Great work from the top of the lineup. Squares around again. This time takes a strike on the outer part. Straub with an even count, 1-1. Looks home and fires. Smith takes low. Nicely blocked by the catcher, Blake Primrose. Defensive outlook for North Catholic. Saw Primrose make that block. Straub on the mound or across the infield. From third to first, Owen Beatrice, Thomas Caroli, Drew Doherty, and Joseph Safar, as that one's fouled out of play. Outfield for the Trojans, from left to right, Ryan Shantz, Sean Dewey, and Thomas Shoffley. Smith with an even 2-2 count against Straub. Here's the offering. Off speed, grounded foul to the left side. Just outside of the foul line. Straub gets his sign, looking to retire the first batter he faces today, the pitch. And he does so via the breaking ball, backdoor curveball. Gets him to swing and miss for the first out of the inning. And now Ben Ryan stands in. Starting third baseman for Indiana High. .353 hitter so far this season, 12 hits and 34 at-bats, 42 total plate appearances. 10 ribbies, 3 doubles, a triple, and 2 homers this season. Walked 7 times, struck out 8. First pitch he sees is skied foul to the right side and beyond the chain link fence, so he'll start off with an 0-1 count. Ryan, an on-base percentage of .476. Slugging 676 puts him at an OPS of 1.152. Here's the 0-1. Off speed, misses, and bounces away from Primrose. Evens count at 1-1. Count is 1-1 with 1 out. Straub back to work, fires home to Ryan. That one is skied deep to the left side of the infield. Moving over is the third baseman, Owen Beatrice, into foul territory, and he gloves it. Let him a little too far, but he's able to glove it for the second out of the inning. Well, 2 outs. Here's Gavin Homer, multi-hit day yesterday. Also on the mound and did pretty well there too. 6 innings, 6 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Pair of singles. Looking to kickstart something here in the bottom of the first. Straub with 2 outs, first pitch. Skied high and out of play to the right side. Homer on the season, hitting .304. 6 RBIs and 4 doubles to his credit. Counts on 1 the pitch. Grounded sharply to the left side. Beatrice gloves it on a hop. Couple crow hops and fires across the diamond for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no one left on, no errors in the inning. We played a full inning of play here at the White Township Rec Complex. North Catholic with a 4-0 lead over Indiana. So we head to the second on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
It's April 25th, which means your chance to vote for the very best of Indiana County is running out. So head to bestofindianacounty.com. Vote now through April 26th for the Best of Indiana County contest presented by the law firm of Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in last year's Best of Indiana County contest. The top of the second we go, North Catholic with a 4-0 lead. Ryan Shantz digs in, looking to have another big inning. Singled, came around to score in his first time up. Takes a curveball by Michael Tortorella to the right side, but foul. In that first inning, North Catholic strung together 4 runs on 4 hits. They left 3 on base, though. Tortorella had 0-1, fires. Another foul ball. Tortorella winds and deals 0-2. That one's sky to the right side again. Might head to no man's land. 3 people collapsing. And is it caught? It is! Who made that catch? Let's look. I think that was Trevor Smith. What a play along the right field line. Scary situation, though. All 3 of those players convulged, but Trevor Smith showing off the leather for the first out of the inning. Then digs Drew Doherty. No relation to Pat or Garrison. Not even spelled the same. Tortorella toes the rubber, gets right back at it. First, 1 out, first pitch. Grounded sharply towards Smith at second, drops to a knee, over to first, and Trevor Smith has had a helping hand in the first 2 outs here in this half inning. 2 quick outs. And in steps Blake Primrose. Drove in an RBI last time, reached on a fielder's choice, later came around to score. All fans, the action doesn't stop here on your hometown radio stations if you live in the Indiana area. We got Pirates baseball in the air tonight. They take on the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they got some momentum on their side. Hottest team in baseball right now. As Primrose whiffs on the first one he sees. 16-7, first in the NL Central. I know it's April, but hey, let us have it. We're Pirates fans. And they also inked Brian Reynolds to an 8-year extension today. 0-1, misses outside. A lot of people didn't think that extension was going to get done, myself included. And then, surprise, bombshell this afternoon on Twitter. 1-1 by Tortorella. Off-speed catches the outer black for a strike, 1-2. Tortorella, 1 pitch away from his first strikeout of the day. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Tortorella winds and deals. Off-speed doesn't get him to fish outside. Evens the count 2-2. Come back to the Pirates. Airtime is 6:10 on our affiliate WCCS. Tortorella winds and deals 2-2. Foul tipped right into the glove of Budash. He catches it. Final out of the inning. Tortorella. 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the second. 4-0 North Catholic on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
One of the coolest new products in the market, or maybe looking for that unique Christmas present? Psst, it will cure your pain at the pump.
SeaWorld Satellites is now offering the Go Express e-bike, made for the urban commuter and weekend adventurer, combining city cruising and all-terrain riding. From pavement to hills, streets to sand, take your Go Express bike to your next meeting or exploration. This e-bike can run up to 18 miles in electric mode. To look at or take a test ride, come to SeaWorld Satellites on Wayne Avenue in Indiana.
Sports game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Ready for the bottom of the second after an efficient inning by Michael Tortorella on the hill. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Trojans. They go back to work on defense. Seamus Straub, the southpaw, goes up against the meat of the order, Stephen Budash, to lead things off, batting in the 4 spot today. Again, thank you for making us part of your Tuesday festivities on Renda Digital TV. Don't forget, got another baseball game for you tomorrow afternoon on Renda Digital TV, as the Purchase Line Red Dragons head to First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City to take on the Homer Center Wildcats. First pitch scheduled for 4:30, on the air with you around 4:20 here on Renda Digital TV. Budash digs in for his first plate appearance today. 265 hitter, 3 RBIs, 4 doubles this season. First pitch to Budash against Straub. This is outside for a ball. Next offering. Budash barrels that one, drives to center field. Back goes the center fielder. Dewey camps under it and gloves it for the first out of the inning. Might have just hung up there and got a little bit of that wind keeping it in. And Nick Love stands in, the first baseman, batting 5th. Worked 6 walks this year, an on-base percentage of .342 for Love. Hitting .219 with a triple so far, or a double that is. First time against Straub today. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one's skied to center field. Dewey, this time coming in, called off by the left fielder, Shantz, and he gloves it. 2 quick outs. Well, only need 3 pitches to get through the first 2 batters. Here's Ethan Shank, the designated hitter. Shank this season, through 11 games played, 208 at the plate. He's 5 for 24, 28 total plate appearances. Let's work to pair of walks. Looking to catch a little bit of heat here in the latter part of the season. First pitch he sees misses inside. Count is 1-0. The Indiana DH. Next one bounces to the plate. It's 2-0. So a 2-0 count. Straub falling behind. Shank working a decent at-bat here. Pitch. That one bounces away. Does not get a piece of Shank's foot. Brings the count to 3-0. And throw back from the umpire just out of the reach of Straub. He's got time to buy. Got his 3 balls, no strikes. Shank looking to be the first Indiana base runner this afternoon. Straub comes set from the windup. Next one right down Broadway. For my life, always amazed that if a pitcher falls behind 3-0, the next one, same speed, but right down Broadway. It's fascinating, really. Counts 3-1, the pitch. Shank takes ball 4 as it skips to the plate. First base runner for Indiana this afternoon is Ethan Shank on a free pass. Andrew McGee, the left fielder, steps in. McGee, a 400 hitter through 11 games played. He's 6 for 15, 19 total plate appearances, 3 RBIs to his credit. Worked 3 walks, an on-base percentage of .500. 2 outs, runner at first. From the stretch for the first time is Straub. Gives McGee to whiff on the first one he sees. Shank takes another lead, pick-off throw over the head of the first baseman. Shank gets up, topples over the first baseman, but he's still able to get to second. Dives in, but no throw. He's able to move to second in scoring position on the errant pickoff. Also positive to Indiana's game. Trying to rally around each other with Andrew McGee at the plate. Needs a chance to get one to that right side of the field. So McGee, Shank takes the lead off second. Straub fires home. Bunt attempt is fouled into the chain link behind home plate. Next count 0-2 to the Indiana left fielder. Looking for the first hit and possibly the first run for Indiana this afternoon. Close the gap to 3. Straub from the stretch takes a look towards second. Shank extends his lead. Next one's whiffed. McGee. Ball's dropped by the catcher. He's going to get to first, and the dropped ball allows Shank to move to third. So no out. That's why you always hustle it out. Now Caden Homer up the center fielder, batting in the 8th spot. I think Primrose maybe wanted interference. But on my screen, I don't think he had a clean handle on it. Not to tag him, but it might have just slipped out of his glove at that time. Runners at the corners, 2 outs for Caden Homer. First pitch to him misses outside. Andrew McGee stays put at first. Homer 3 hits this season, 1-0. That one's lined sharply toward the gap in left center field. Back is left fielder Shantz, and he catches up to it for the final out of the inning. Indiana, couple of base runners, no hits, no runs. They strand 2. We played 2 full in. It's North Catholic 4, Indiana nothing here on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
Hello, this is attorney Patrick Doherty. In sports, teamwork is important. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Doherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
Ready for the third action of play here at the White Township Rec Complex. Michael Tortorella back out there for yet another inning of relief. His team trailing 4-0 as North Catholic comes to bat. Thomas Caroli steps in. So far, 1 for 1 with an RBI double back in the first. He then came around to score. First pitch of the inning. Hanger driven to the left center field gap. Catching up to it, though, is Caden Homer. He camps under it and puts it in his back pocket for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 away. Now what? Since Tortorella's come in, he has been efficient, attacking the zone, forcing hitters to swing, and letting his defense do the work. 11 pitches as he's faced 5 batters so far. And now Jack Fennell, who walked and made it to third in the first, stands in, watches ball 1, way outside. Tortorella once again, almost went from lineup, steps off for a brief second. Counts 1-0. And the offering. Fastball, driven on the ground to third, takes a bad hop off Ryan. And that puts a runner at first.
Number 21, Joseph Safar.
You know, Joseph Safar up with a runner at first and 1 out. Last time up, struck out swinging. First pitch he sees is fouled off into the chain link behind home plate. Executive producer Andy Hart and I just exchanged looks because that came dangerously close to our home plate cam. Counts 0-1. Tortorella steps off, looks toward first just to keep him honest. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up on my end so I can see that, just how close it actually was. It's mere inches away as Tortorella goes toward first base. The main thing here, it didn't hit. As Andy Hart just said, it's an older camera, so makes it okay. 0-1 is popped high in the foul territory area behind home plate. Hits off our broadcast booth and rolls away. If it ain't the camera, might as well go for our cars. Count is 0-2 to Safar. Tortorella fires. Caught him looking. Looked like a two-seamer that cut back inward. Bounced back with the strikeout. 2 away in the inning. That brings up Sean Dewey, the center fielder. Number 6. Last time up, reached on a walk, which also scored a run back in the first. Made it as far as second base. Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch to him. This is outside. Good block by Vudash to keep in front of him. Another pickoff throw to first. Almost gets away from Love, but he's able to extend his mitt and get it in. Fans, don't forget, we have the chat open on Renda Digital TV, so if you'd like to send a well wish to one of the players or possibly even a coach, feel free to do so. Counts 1-0. Big lead over at first by Fennell. He's gone to second. Pitch almost there. Throw down by Budash is on the line and ends the inning. What a throw by Stephen Budash. And that stops the scoring effort. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 North Catholic on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Milk every moment.
Nine 1-2 spots due up for Indiana here in the bottom of the third. They trail 4-0 against North Catholic. Seamus Straw back out for yet another inning of work. First person he will face is Garrison Doherty, followed by Trevor Smith and Ben Ryan. And if the inning permits, Gavin Homer will follow. Indiana still looking for their first hit of the afternoon. Had a couple base runners last time but they were left where they were on base. Indiana a little momentum on their side after Stephen Budash nailed the would-be base stealer at the end of the second, or end of the top of the third, that is. And that was just a perfect executed throw to catch the runner stealing. Straub with the first pitch of the inning fires home. Already squared around the bunt, but came up short. It's 0-1. Doherty, a 143 hitter this season, played in 13 games. First pitch, or the 0-1, cut on and missed, strike 2. Counts 0-2 to the Indiana ninth spot. Next offering, Doherty waits on the hanging pitch and splits the gap in right center. It's going to be cut off by the right fielder. He rounds first and will stay there. And for the first time this afternoon, Indiana is in the hit column thanks to a seeing-eye single by Garrison Doherty. Flips the lineup for Trevor Smith now. Smith last time struck out on 5 pitches. Straub looks over at Doherty at first. The first pitch to Smith misses low and away. Smith ahead 1-0 the pitch. Another one misses in the dirt. Nice count to 2-0 to the Indiana second baseman. Count is 2-0. Smith takes inside and low ball 3. Way ahead now. Probably does not have the green light, so. Big opportunity for him here to add the second straight base run of the inning. 3-0 on the way. Straub works inside, misses ball 4. And Smith's aboard via the free pass on 4 straight. Doherty heads over to second. Now 2 ducks on the pond. Here's Ben Ryan, who flew out to the third base area last time up. And there's going to be a quick conversation on the mound by North Catholic. And while they meet, good time to let you know that time is running out to vote for the Best of Indiana County, presented by the law firm of Marcus & Mack. Voting ends April 26th, so you can head over to any of our 4 Renda Media stations or Facebook pages, find the link, or you can just go to yourself at bestofindianacounty.com. Vote for your favorite restaurant, business, the like, even podcasting as well, YouTube channels. A lot more than just traditional businesses. Conference is over at the mound, and Ben Ryan will dig in, looking to possibly score a runner from third. He's got the power. He's the only Indian with a home run this season. Actually 2. One was a walk-off winner a couple of weeks ago against Kiski area. 2 runners aboard and nobody out. First pitch by Straub to Ryan. He's got high and foul behind home plate. So Ryan got his timing down. Maybe Straub will come at him with an off speed here. 1-0. This is low, hops in the dirt. Doherty takes a huge secondary lead but retreats back. Counts 1-1 now to the Indiana third baseman. One count, the pitch to Ryan. Fouls that into the chain link behind home plate. Counts now 1-2. Let's get to pace. Just needs to work on straightening it out a little bit. looks at second. Now home and fires. Curveball, cut on a miss. Strike three. Ryan fooled by the off speed. There's one away here in the inning for Gavin Homer. Now Straub in a bit of a good place. A ground ball could possibly turn two.
Now batting Gavin Homer.
Homer, before he even sees a pitch, calls a time. Last time up, he grounded out to third to end the first. Straub focuses his attention on second, now at home. From the stretch, first pitch to Homer. This is again the fall for the off speed, misses inside and low. Homer takes high on a fastball. Indians have had two base runners this inning, one via walk, one via the hits. They're making progress. Second straight inning with two base runners at least. Homer looking to extend that here. Ahead 2-0, the pitch. Next one misses high. Homer in the driver's seat, 3-0. Straub gets his sign. Catcher Primrose sets up right down the plate. Looking to get a strike on the board, the 3-0. Right there for a called strike. Homer knew it. It's 4-0 here in the third on Brenda Digital TV. Indiana threatening here with only one out of the inning. 3-0, or the 3-1, this is high, ball four, and that loads the bases for the catcher, Stephen Budash. He represents the tying run. You really need to muscle up on one and make some good contact if he wants to tie it up with one swing, but any type of run support would be good for Indiana as we have another conference on the mound, this time coach involved. Wouldn't imagine they resort to the bullpen this early. Straub has pitched fairly well up to this point. Probably just to settle him down a little bit. Nerves settling in. It's 4-0 in the third. Jake Slobodnik with you here on Renda Digital TV from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, relationship banking, one customer at a time. Member FDIC, the first of two Renda Digital TV streams in as many days. Tomorrow, purchase line Homer Center baseball at the First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. That and White Township Rec Complex, two of the best facilities in Indiana County. To take in a baseball game, 4:30 is first pitch tomorrow. 4:20 is our airtime on Renda Digital TV. So Straub, after the mound visit, will work from the windup. One out in the inning. That being a strikeout to Ben Ryan. Sets in against Stephen Budash. First pitch. Budash skies it foul behind the home plate area. Last time up, he flew out to start the second inning. Flew out to center field. Here's the 0-1. Budash takes the off-speed high. Doesn't get the break that Straub wanted. Count is 1-1, the pitch. Budash, watch the curveball in there, called strike two. Counts 1-2. Big situation for both Budash and Straub. Here's the delivery. Cut on a miss, strike three. Budash down via the forwards facing K. 2 outs in the inning, and in steps Nick Love. Yesterday had a double against North Catholic. Just needs to find a little real estate on the outfield, drive in one, maybe two. Put enough power behind one, could score three. Two outs, Straub marks again from the windup. Love last time up, flew out to left. And Love calls a timeout. Two outs, bases loaded. First pitch to Love in there on the inside part for a called strike. Got one. Love lays off a one that was curving inside. Works count to 1-1. Counts 1-1. The pitch to Love. Off speed, cuts and misses. Counts 1-2. Straub really trusting his off speed, and why not? It's worked for him pretty well up to this point. Brings count 1-2 to Love. From the windup and the pitch. Love cuts at a fastball, comes up empty. Straub works back-to-back strikeouts to strand the bases. We've played 3 full at the White Township Rec Complex. It's North Catholic 4, and Indiana 0 here on Renda Digital TV.
Thinking of adding a pet to your family? Consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
The ARC of Indiana County, working with the ARC of PA to find solutions to improve the lives of those with disabilities. The COVID-19 Health Disparities Initiative focuses on finding solutions lives of those that are in need and deliver results to increase health equity for all individuals with disabilities now and in the future. If you are interested in learning more about this initiative with the ARC of PA and the Pennsylvania Department of Health, please go to arcindiana.org or the arcpa.org for more information, paid for in part by the Pennsylvania Department of Health.
Thank you for your support of Indiana baseball.
We played 3 now for the 4th inning, and North Catholic leads by as many runs. It's 4-0. Michael Tortorella back out there for another inning of work. He's done pretty well up to this point.
Number 6, center fielder Sean Dewey.
And he will face the 8-9-1 spots in the Trojans lineup. Started off by Sean Dewey. Was up last inning, but after taking a ball on the first pitch, he had to resort back to the dugout after a caught stealing ended the inning. Back at the plate, first pitch, misses for a ball. One-0 is Sky to right center, trailing, and right there is Caden Homer as he reaches up for the first out of the inning. That one seemed to start dying on him, but stayed up there just long enough for Homer to get his extended arm up there and haul it in. Up steps Owen Beatrice, the third baseman. Walked, and, well, the walk drove in a run last time up. This one, Sky to right. Doherty barely has to move. Camps under it and gloves it. 2 quick outs.
Number 26.
Lineup flips over for Thomas Shoffley. Shoffley again batting from the left side. Single, came around to score in the first, flew out to right in inning number 2. 2 outs, first pitch, just misses the upper outer corner. 1-0. Next one by Tortorella. He gets it enough inside. Evens count at 1. One and one. Tortorella delivers. Shoffley grounds it to the right side. To a knee is Love. Flips it on to Tort covering first, and it's past him. Love had to rush that to get that over to Tortorella at first. Budash applies tag for safekeeping. There's a 2-out base runner.
Now batting left fielder number 12, Drew Shantz.
The throwing error by Love. And now Ryan Shantz with a runner first. Will come up looking at another insurance run. Shoffley takes off first. From the stretch, Tortorella fires a curveball, misses inside. Next one skied high to the left side. Ryan, Homer, and McGee converge. Homer calls everybody off, and he finds it for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-0 North Catholic on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
Sports game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Seamus Straw back out there for the bottom of the 4th. He faces the 6, 7, 8 spots for Indiana. Ethan Shank will lead things off as we approach the bottom of inning number 4. Jake Slobodnik joining you from our S&T Bank broadcast booth here on Renda Digital TV. Andy Hart, our executive producer this afternoon. He'll be back in the booth again tomorrow, working the Purchase Line Homer Center game on Renda Digital TV. Excited to bring this one to you. Good WPIAL Section 4A1 matchup. Indiana North Catholic. North Catholic going for the home-and-home sweep of Indiana. Even up their record at an even 7-7 on the year with a win here this afternoon. Indiana so far only 1 hit. They've had 5 base runners left on, though. A couple walks, a drop third strike, and 1 single. And speaking of base runners, here's Ethan Shank. He was the first base runner for Indiana this game back in inning number 2. Reached via the walk on 5 pitches and made it as far as third base. Shank digs in, second time around against Straub. First pitch of the bottom of the 4th. This one misses, outside for a ball. Next offering, Shank takes a strike right there. Counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. Shank lays off one that tailed down. This counts at 2-1. Counts 2-1. Here's the offering. Next one. This is just high. And North Catholic wanted it. Shank looks back saying, "Did you call that a ball?" He confirms yes. Now he'll dig back in with a 3-1 count. 4-0 our score here in inning number 4. North Catholic ahead. 3-1. Shank takes a strike inside on the black. Makes count full at 3-2. Full count to Shank. Straub delivers home. Line sharply down the left side and fouled. Just to the left of that white chalk. Had been just maybe a millimeter to the right. Could have been 2 easily, possibly 3. Once again, full count, and Shank calls a timeout. Straub messing with his timing a little bit. Two offering to Shank. Grounded up the middle. Second baseman gloves it. Off balance throw to first on a hop, and the first baseman can't glove it. Shank reaches. That would have been a bang-bang play. Give him the error on it. Andrew McGee steps in. Air charge to Drew Doherty. Joseph Safar couldn't pick that one out of the ground. And now there is a leadoff base runner for Indiana following that for Andrew McGee, who struck out but reached first after a drop third strike. Shank reaches base for the second time. Straub works from the stretch. First pitch. McGee looks to bunt, but bad carom off of his bat just flies into the chain link for a strike. Straub ahead 0-1. Looks toward the runner at first. And the offering. Right there, called strike 2. It is 0-2 now. Here comes Caden Homer. First pitch to him. Roped hard to the left side, but just ahead of it, foul. And now a quick word as Garrison Doherty on deck batter will. And a couple more baseballs to the home plate umpire. Counts 0-1. Homer, and his only at bat today, flew out to left on 2 pitches. This one curveball just misses low. Works count 1-1. Shank once again takes his lead. The pitch. Skied high in shallow right field, tailing toward the line. That could get down, and it will. Shank hustling towards second, and he's in there. Bang, bang play. It would have been a force out, but he's able to beat it just by a feet slide. Caden Homer reaches on a single to shallow right field. Now Garrison Doherty steps in. He had the first hit for Indiana back in inning number 3. He singled and made it as far as third base. He's got a chance with the runner at second and first. The tying run would represent Trevor Smith, who's on deck. One out, first pitch to Doherty. He's lined sharply up the middle and into center. On a dive, it's caught. And the throw to second will double him up to end the inning. Momentum completely flips back to North Catholic's side on a beautiful diving catch by the center fielder, Sean Dewey, and that ends the 4th inning. To the 5th we go. The Trojans with the 4-0 lead over Indiana here on Renda Digital TV.
Milk every moment.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
We're breezing by here in this game. We're in the 5th inning. It's 4-0 North Catholic. Indiana building some momentum last half inning, but that's stripped away thanks to a double play initiated by Sean Dewey. Dove robbed a hit of Garrison Doherty. Robbed Garrison Doherty of a hit, that is, and threw to second to cap off the double play. Nothing Ethan Shank could have done. It was just one of those situations. And here we are in the top of the 5th. Michael Tortorella back out there on the hill. Going to face the heart of the order. 3-4-5. Drew Doherty leading things off. First pitch was a ball 1-0. Then fouls the next one he sees. 1-1. Next one, curveball misses inside. It's 2-1. Doherty 1 for 2 today. Singled in the first. Out on a fielder's choice as he watches ball 3, and then grounded out to second in inning number 2. Next one, skied high to the left side and out of play, foul. Brings count full, 3-2. Full count, Tortorella looking to retire the first batter of the inning. Pitch. That one skied to the right center field gap. Doherty on his horse, so is Homer. And gets down for a hit. Past the outstretched arm of Doherty. And Drew Doherty heading to third. It's a little too late, but he's in there with a leadoff triple. It's a perfectly placed hit to the gap in right center field, and that puts a nice insurance run at third base.
Now batting number 27, Blake Primrose.
And now Blake Primrose, the starting catcher, batting cleanup, is up. Grounded to a fielder's choice, scored a run back in inning number 1, and came around to score later in the frame, and then he struck out in the second to end the inning. First pitch he sees misses for a ball. Working from the stretch, Tortorella fires home. This next one is skied. Shallow right center field. Who's got it? Homer makes the catch. He's going to throw that's going to limit the runner Doherty at third. Threw that one right on the line, cut off by Nick Love. 1 out in the inning.
Now batting number 4, Thomas Caroli.
And now Thomas Caroli, number 4. And playing shortstop today, digs in, hitting in the 5th spot. Tortorella once again from the windup with a runner on third and 1 out. Fires home. Third ball. This is outside. Caroli today doubled home a run in the first, then came around to scored, and then he flew out to start the 3rd inning. So 1 for 2 today. Next one fouled off into the brick behind home plate. Counts now 1-1. Off speed, grounded up the middle. Past Smith on a dive into center for a base hit. Doherty will score easily. 5-0 North Catholic the lead on an RBI single by Caroli. His second RBI of the game, second hit as well.
Now batting number 10, Jack Fennell.
Jack Fennell up.
Come on, Jack.
Runner on first from the stretch, Tortorella. In there, no, misses for a ball. For first, runners off for second. Next one, Budash gets it, throws down way late. Just a great jump by Caroli. He's in there with a stolen bag. Puts a runner at second now with one out. Two-0. Pitch. Skips to the plate. Blue Budash the block. Forces Caroli back to second. Now 3-0 to Fennell, the DH. Counts 3-0. Caroli toying with Tort at second. Next one in there for a called strike. Makes it a 3-1 count. Tortorella looks for it second. Keeping Caroli honest over there, and he retreats back. Count still 3-1. Tortorella from the stretch pitches. It's grounded to the right side. Smith and Love trying to go for it, but it gets past both of them. And Caroli's going to score. The throw way late to the plate. Got to give him a hit on that. That was not a routine play. And Caroli scores for the Trojans' 6th run of the game. It's in the inning now for the Trojans. Now Joseph Safar, who struck out each of his first 2 plate appearances this afternoon, is back up. First one he sees misses high. Movement down there in the Indiana bullpen. Get a clear view of the number. 1-0 is roped to left down the line and fair. It's cut off. Runner heading for third. The throw off balance. Going to come late and cut off. And Safar will move over to second. Fennell to third. On a double. And we might see a pitching change. Take a second here to confirm that's what's going on. And it is. We'll tell you about the new arm when we come back. It's 6-0 North Catholic in the 5th on Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
One of the coolest new products in the market, or maybe looking for that unique Christmas present? Psst, it will cure your pain at the pump.
SeaWorld Satellites is now offering the Go Express e-bike, made for the urban commuter and weekend adventurer, combining city cruising and all-terrain riding. From pavement to hills, streets to sand, take your Go Express bike to your next meeting or exploration. This e-bike can run up to 18 miles in electric mode. To look at or take a test ride, come to SeaWorld Satellites on Wayne Avenue in Indiana. Thinking of adding a pet to your family? Consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
A hit, a walk and a strikeout as well, and 10 total batters faced. Opponents hitting 111 so far this season. Reaching base 20% of the time. Still trying to come up with stats for Michael Tortorella's line. Manzi takes over with one out here in the top of the fifth. Bases. Something's off in my book.
6, Sean Dewey.
Sean Dewey up. Two runners aboard. Okay, I thought they were loaded. Dewey off the bat. Safar at second takes a huge lead. Runner on third as well. First pitch by Manzi in there for a strike. Manzi from the stretch, two runners aboard, fires home, misses high. 1-1. And the delivery home. Cut on a missed. Strike two. Manzi gets him to whiff at one. Manzi in his freshman campaign. Seen in the varsity batting order here throughout the season. 1-2 on the way. Curveball right on the outside corner. Strike three. Dewey can't believe it, and he's retired via the backwards K. 2 outs in the inning. Manzi's first strikeout of the afternoon.
Now batting number 16, Owen Beatrice.
And now Owen Beatrice steps in. First pitch to him misses low and away. Beatrice today flew out to right, walked, and the walk he had in the first inning drove in a run as well. Manzi sets and fires. Chop foul to the left side. Michael Tortorella, 3 1/3 innings of relief, 2 strikeouts, 2 earned runs as well. Manzi with 2 outs. First pitch to Beatrice. Right. That's not right. Should be 2-1 now. Looking at the scoreboard, that's wrong. So we will just consult the mighty scorebook. 2-1 by Manzi on the way. Next one misses low, 3-1. Walk here would load the bases for the top of the lineup. Thomas Shoffley on deck. Next offering on the way. Manzi loses him ball 4. And now with that walk, it loads the bases for Thomas Shoffley, who reached on an error back in inning number 4. Flew out to right in the second, and Singleton came around to score in the first. Bases loaded. Manzi opts to go from the stretch yet again to the left-handed hitting Shoffley. And the delivery. This is outside for a ball. Counts 1-0. Here's the offering. Next one. Misses outside. Budash trying to frame it. Doesn't get the strike, although it's 2-0. Well, should Shoffley hit one out of here, might put us in the mercy roll. And now the home plate umpire having a couple words with Shoffley. Nothing animated, just a little bit of instruction. That sort of thing. Like to think he's just going over his strike zone a little bit. So we're saying, hey, here's why I call what. I'm sure you could just say, call it because it's a strike. 3-0 on the way. Next one misses. Now it's 3-0. Very close to the corner there. Manzi, if he's missing, he's not missing by much. 3-0. That one catches the outside part. Brings the count 3-1. On the way. That one misses. Ball 4. Walks in a run.
Now batting number 12, Ryan Shantz.
That run actually charged to Tortorella. Now 3 earned runs for him. And we're going to have a conference on the mound as Ryan Shantz digs in. And Manzi's going to be pulled. And we'll tell you about the new arm when we come back. It's 7-0 North Catholic. They're still threatening in the 5th here on Renda Digital TV.
A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
Milk every moment.
Highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Connor Giese, number 17, appeared in yesterday's game. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. Yell one on the way. Line sharply to left. McGee lets it hop. 1 run will score easily. Another run on his way home. Can't be cut off. He scores. It's now 9-0 North Catholic. And in steps Drew Doherty, and they have batted around the order here this inning. One of those runs charged to Michael Tortorella, the other to Charlie Manzi. This one misses. You see next one fires in there. It's 2-0. Next one to Doherty. Loop lazily. Makes count 2-1. Next offering catches the outside part. And a second strike. Next one, curveball, he just gets a piece of. Next one, driven to the gap in left center. Caden Homer on his horse trying to catch it. And it's McGee that actually makes the catch. And that ends the bleeding. 9-0. North Catholic leads as we head to the bottom of the fifth here on Rented Digital TV.
After 4.5, your score, North Catholic 9, Indiana 0. That's why I'm pleased to announce the addition of attorney Amy Doherty to my team. Whether it's criminal law, divorce, child custody, child support, wills and estates, or buying and selling a home, our team is here for you. Visit us at 737 Water Street in downtown Indiana to discuss how our team can work for you. Good luck this season from the Law Office of Patrick Doherty.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Indians looking to play some sort of run. Not the game they were hoping as they returned home today. Still trying to calculate some pitching stats here, so we do that. Trevor Smith will move on up. Smith today 0 for 1, reached via the walk in the third inning. Made it as far as second base. First pitch. Smith comes up empty. Count zone 1. Here's the pitch. Next one misses. Smith takes low, 2-1. Next offering, Smith barrels it, but skies it to center field. Easy play for the center fielder, Dewey, and he gloves it. First out of the inning. And steps Ben Ryan. He's flew out to third base and struck out today. First pitch to Ryan. He's got high toward the right side in foul territory. First baseman over and makes the catch along the fencing. Thought he might have lost it for a second, but Ben Ryan out via the flyout. Just a great play by the first baseman, Joseph Safar. Or Safar, my apologies. 2 quick outs in the Indiana fifth. Gavin Homer up. 0 for 1, reached on a walk and grounded out to third. Umpire gives Straub the signal. Two outs in the inning, first pitch. Homer lines that sharply to left, but foul, a little out in front of it. Homer this time fouls it to the opposite side this time. Counts 0-2 to Homer, and the pitch. Straub hangs one, but he fouls it off. Curveball misses outside. Good waste pitch. It's 1-2 now to Gavin Homer. Counts 1-2, the pitch. Homer hits it off the hands. Not enough room for North Catholic to make a play, and Blake Primrose, the catcher, will just watch that one head into the chain link. It's 1-2 still. Once again, 1-2, Straub to Homer. Hanger right at the shortstop, though. Made some good contact on it, and that is the final out of the inning. We played 5 full. Indiana trails 9-0 to North Catholic here on Renda Digital TV. There we go, 6th inning of play. It's 9-0 North Catholic over Indiana. Blake Primrose to lead things off. 4, 5, 6 spots due up. I don't know if you can see it on your screen. Heavy smoke from the right field area, and the inner news reporter in me makes me want to check the Indiana County 911 page. Probably just a controlled burn. Nothing out of hand. First pitch by Connor Giese to Primrose, misses high. Next one in there for a strike. Good news, nothing reporting on Indiana County 911, just somebody burning trash. 1-1. Skied on a line to left field. McGee gloves it, first out of the inning. So the 6th inning starts the same way the 5th one ended, with a fly out to left. And here comes Thomas Caroli. One out for Caroli. This one, he fouls it off himself. Ooh, a little stinger. And with the cold weather, you got to think that amplifies it a little bit. Counts 0-1. Caroli seemed to have fouled it off his left foot. Right where he plants it, too. Just walking it off for a brief minute. So with one out, counts 0-1. The pitch by Giese. This is low. And scoots by Budash. It's 1-1. Counts 1-1. The pitch. Chop foul to the left side. Counts now 1-2. 1-2 offering by Giese. Curveball in there. Called. Strike 3. 2 outs in the North Catholic half of the 6th. I'll tell you what, Connor Giese has been a very reliable late inning guy for Indiana. As coming into today's game, consult the old stat sheet here. 1.56 ERA in 9 appearances. Goes up against Jack Fennell now. First pitch bounces. Giese has struck out 12 hitters coming into today's game. And the opposition hitting .237 coming into today. Next one runs inside. Ayo. Dances out of danger. It's 2-0. From the windup, Giese deals. This one runs inside as well. It's 3-0. The 3-0 on the way right there for a called strike. Skied high in left side toward no man's land in center field. Caden Homer calls everybody off and puts it away for the final out of the inning. Good work by Connor Giese. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the bottom of the 6th. 9-0 North Catholic on Orinda Digital TV. Steve Budash leads off the Indiana half of the sixth. They trail 9-0. Budash 0 for 2 today, a fly out to center and a strikeout. Hey, in between the inning breaks, I was trying to look up the mercy rule for PIAA baseball, and I found a website, not PIAA, it was something else, and it just said the mercy rule is when the score gets out of control. Well, thank you kindly. First pitch of the inning to Budash, line sharply down the line and left. That's a base hit, stays inside the line. Budash rounds first, and he's going to head for second. He'll get in there easily with a double, and he'll stay there. Leadoff double for Stephen Budash. Good start to the sixth.
Now batting Nick Love.
And now Nick Love, the first baseman, steps in, fly out to left, and a strikeout today. Hunter Martin will be the courtesy runner for Stephen Budash. And Love taking a few extra practice swings. So runner at second, and nobody out for Love. Facing Straub, first pitch to him. Skied high to the right side. First baseman Safar is over, and that's beyond the fence, foul ball. So Love falling behind 0-1. Next one, curveball, grounded to the left side. Shortstop gloves it. Doesn't fire to first. It's going to be an infield hit for Nick Love. Back-to-back hits for Indiana. And here comes Ethan Shank.
Now back, Ethan Shank.
Shank looking to add to the hit parade, walked and reached on an error back in inning number 4, so technically 0 for 1 today. First pitch. This one misses high. Counts 1-0, and the pitch. That one misses out. Counts 1-0, and the pitch. Shank takes a strike. It's 2-1. 2 runners aboard. Nobody out. The offering. This is low, good block by Primrose. 3-1 to Shank. Straub showing a little bit of signs of fatigue here in the late goings. Working on his 6th inning of shutout ball. 3-1. And misses high, ball 4. That loads the bases for Andrew McGee. Now Primrose will go out to talk to his pitcher as Adam Coburn digs in. And we're going to have an official mound visit now. Fans, a reminder that tomorrow, Rented Digital TV coverage continues. Purchase Line and Homer Center, Heritage Conference Boys Baseball. 4:30 first pitch from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City, 4:20 airtime here on Rented Digital TV. And getting underway in a little bit on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, the Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now visit over. Straub will go back to work. Infield fly rule is in effect. No out, bases loaded for Adam Coburn, the pinch hitter. First pitch by Straub from the windup. This is inside, almost trickled away from Primrose. Straub from the windup. Coburn swings and misses at one. It's 1-1. One offering. Coburn skies that high toward foul territory on the right side, and he gets past the fence. It's 1-2 now. Count is 1-2. The pitch by Straub. Curveball gets him buckled at the knees, swings and misses for a strikeout. Well, after loading the bases, Straub gets the first out of the inning, and here comes Caden Homer, the center fielder. Homer today singled and flew out to left. Pitch. This one misses low and in. The 1-0 on the way. This misses inside. Catsuno from the windup, the pitch to Homer. In there for a called strike, bounces back. It's 2-1. Two on the way. This one just misses the inside part. 3-1 the count. On the way. That one misses, ball four. Walks in a run, Indiana on the board for the first time this afternoon. And now trail by 8. Here comes Garrison Doherty. Doherty today, he is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. Straub back from the windup. Base is still loaded. Doherty takes inside, ball 1. On the way. Doherty lines it sharply to left side. That's going to get down for extra bases. Might clear the base paths. 1 run will score. Another run coming around third. He will score. And Homer will hold up at third. Doherty from the bottom of the lineup with a 2-run double. And that looks like it's going to be the end of Seamus Straub. And we'll tell you about the new arm when we come back. It's 9-3. North Catholic with the lead. Indiana building some heat here in the 6th on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Sports game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Your attention now, pitching for North Catholic, number 11, Caden Williams.
Caden Williams, the new pitcher for North Catholic, another southpaw wearing number 11. And I just had the hit total for Seamus Straub's line, but I'll wait to do that. Williams comes in here in the 6th, 1 out, bases full of Indians. Oh, no, I apologize. Runners on 3rd and 2nd. Straub on the hook for Doherty at 2nd and Caden Homer at 3rd. Five and a third innings for Straub today, in line for the win. 6 strikeouts, 5 walks allowed as well. First pitch by Williams. Catch the outside part for a strike. Lineup flips over for Trevor Smith. Williams glances back at 2nd. 3 times, fires home. Smith lines that to center field. Right there's center fielder Sean Dewey. Runner thought about coming home from 3rd, but a spectacular throw keeps him at bay. Now there's 2 outs here in the Indiana half of the 6th. In steps Ben Ryan. Big clutch guy for Indiana. Home run here would bring him within 3. And first pitch to Ryan misses. Two outs, 2 aboard, pitched by Williams. Fouled off Ryan's foot, and he might have been able to hear him. Seems to be all right, though. Umpire will give him some time to walk it out. 1-1 to the Indiana third baseman. That's 1-1 to Ryan. The offering. Curveball almost got him to offer at it. Holds though. It's now 2-1. Counts 2-1. Two aboard and 2 out here in the 6th for Indiana. The pitch. Ryan lifts it 1 in the dirt. 2-2. 2-2. Curveball just gets a piece of it to stay alive. Counts 2-2 to Ryan. 2 outs, 2 aboard. The pitch. Check swing, swing. Caden Williams almost picked it up. It's going to be an infield hit. And that's going to score a run as well for Indiana. It's now 9-4. Single by Ben Ryan produces a run. And here comes Gavin Homer. Indiana, don't look now, they're climbing back. That run charged against Straub as well. It's his 4th earned. Homer with runners at the corners and 2 away. First pitch to him, in there for a called strike. Homer today lined out, walked, and grounded out. The 0-1 offering. Homer fouls that into the fence behind home plate. Makes it now 0-2. The 0-2. Homer lines one up the middle, snagged by the shortstop, flips onto second to end the inning. Indiana mounts for 4 runs. We got an inning left. It's 9-4 North Catholic on Renda Digital TV.
Indiana scores 4 on the bottom.
Milk every moment.
One of the coolest new products in the market, or maybe looking for that unique Christmas present? Psst, it will cure your pain at the pump.
SeaWorld Satellites is now offering the Go Express e-bike, made for the urban commuter and weekend adventurer, combining city cruising and all-terrain riding. From pavement to hills, streets to sand, take your Go Express bike to your next meeting or exploration. This e-bike can run up to 18 miles in electric mode. To look at or take a test ride, come to SeaWorld Satellites on Wayne Avenue in Indiana.
Sports game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Harrison Doherty now on to work the 7th inning for Indiana. We'll get to his stat line here in a little bit. And Tristan Redding are now in right field for the Indians.
The number 21, Joseph
7, 8, 9 spots, 2 up for North Catholic here in the top of the 7th. Joseph Safar up. Safar to face Doherty. First pitch, the inning, skied high to the right side and out of play foul.
Also just changed for Indiana, now playing first base, number 15, Landon Codman.
Landon Codman also in the game for Indiana at first base. Next one skied, this time head on behind home plate, foul. 0-2 to Safar. You see an inning in a third. Some zeros in those innings. Doherty this season on the mound for Indiana. As he delivers 0-2, just misses the outside for a ball. Two 2-0 for Garrison this season, 5.40 ERA in 5 appearances. Pitched 11 2/3 innings, 6 strikeouts, 11 walks. The 1-2, make it 7 strikeouts on the season. Budash, inside part, throws to first and completes the out. One away in the North Catholic 7th. And number 6, Sean Dewey up. 0 for 2 today. Walked, drove in a run in the first inning. And flew out and struck out. One out, nobody on. First pitch by Doherty. Swung on and missed. The 0-1. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 2. Doherty going right after the bottom of the order of the North Catholic lineup. The 0-2. Misses outside, doesn't get him to chase. Good waste, 1 and 2. Counts 2-2, and the pitch misses just high. It's 2 and 2. Doherty winds and deals. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Doherty. 2 away here in the 7th.
Now batting number 16, Owen Beatrice.
Owen Beatrice digs in, 2 quick outs. Beatrice today walked twice. Drove in a run in the first, scored in the 5th, then flew out to right in the 4th. Watches the ball here to start off this at-bat. Counts 1-0, and the offering. Next one misses outside as well. Grounded to short. Homer gloves it, takes a couple steps to his left and fires across the dime, but a 1-2-3 inning for Garrison Doherty. Indians' final chance coming up. They trail 9-4 to North Catholic here on Renda Digital TV.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
The Arc of Indiana County, working with the ARC-PA to find solutions to improve the lives of those with disabilities. The COVID-19 Health Disparities Initiative focuses on finding solutions that save the lives of those that are in need and deliver results to increase health equity for all individuals with disabilities now and in the future. If you are interested in learning more about this initiative with the Arc of PA and the Pennsylvania Department of Health, please go to arcindiana.org or the arcpa.org for more information, paid for in part by the Pennsylvania Department of Health.
Well, the Indians come to bat in the bottom of the seventh. Final chance to make some noise. Nothing's out of the question. Remember last time out against Hampton, when Doherty walked it off, Indians trailed 5-2 heading into the final inning. And they put up 4 runs to win it, so they only trail by 5 here. 6 to win. Let's see what they can do. They have the meat of the order, 4, 5, 6 spots due up with Stephen Budash to lead things off. And Budash got things started last inning with a double, came around to score. Let's see what he can do here. Caleb Williams still into the game for North Catholic. Looking to shut the door, came into relief of Seamus Straub. Back in the 6th. Budash digs in from the right-handed batter's box. From the stretch, Williams delivers. Budash takes a called strike. The 1-0. Budash fouls it off, strike 2. Count 0-2 to Budash. Williams gets his sign, comes set, fires. Grounded sharply to short. On to first, quick transfer. Pulls the first baseman off the bag, and Indiana takes advantage of the throwing error. Budash reaches on the E6. Credit to Safar at first, trying to keep his foot on the bag as long as possible. And Hunter Martin will come in to courtesy run. And here comes Landon Codman. Inning from the left side, Codman entered the game last inning, or at the top of the half inning, if you will. So far, just 1 hit in 8 tries this season. Lefty on lefty matchup here. First pitch by Williams. Curveball just misses. I don't know why, but watching Williams throw kind of reminds me his motion of Rob Zastryzny, the Pirates reliever. Keeps it short, starts pretty high, but then it finishes low. Codman watches the ball. Makes it 2-0. No outs as we're in the bottom of the 7th. It's 9-4. North Catholic leads it. Pass ball allows Martin to move over to second and brings the count 3-0 to Codman. .3-0 on the way. In there for a called strike. Three 1 on the way. Misses ball 4. 2 early base runners for Indiana here in the bottom of the 7th. No outs for Ethan Schenk, who's walked twice, scored once, and reached on an error. First pitch to Shank, misses high and in. One 0. Shank corkscrews it to the right side and foul. One on the count. This 9-4 ball game. Indiana trying to mount a comeback. One. Shank foul tips into the catcher's glove. Strike 2. One, 2. Shank fouls it into the chain link behind home plate. He stays alive to live another day. One, 2. Check swing, and he's rung up at the plate. Strike 3. That's the first out of the inning. Couldn't hold off, and now Adam Coburn digs in.
Now batting, Adam Coburn.
Coburn came in to hit for Andrew McGee back in inning number 6. Struck out that time. Swings and misses at the first one he sees. Lefty pitcher on righty hitter. The offering. Cut on miss by Coburn, strike 2. Counts 0-2, the pitch by Williams. Runs up and in on him. Moves the count to 1-2. One, 2. Coburn takes inside, ball 2. Deuce is wild, 2-2. Two on the way. Coburn pops it high and foul. Two. Coburn cuts and misses, strike 3. 2 outs. Last chance for Indiana, and it's Caden Homer. Walked last inning, came around to score, also an RBI to his credit. Singled in the 4th inning and flew out to left in the 2nd. He's looking to keep this game alive for his Indians, who trail 9-4 here in the 7th. Two outs, first pitch to him. This is high. The 1-0. Grounded sharply to short. Rolls on to second, and that's the ball game. North Catholic with a 9-4 win. They sweep the home-and-home series with Indiana High. We'll come back, recap this one from the White Township Rec Complex on Renda Digital TV.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
every moment.
Sports game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Athletic contests involve strength, determination, and perseverance. The team at Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana is proud to be the presenting sponsor of all the Lil Indians video broadcasts this year. A great game plan involves advanced planning and preparation for the unknown. Anyone can create a plan at any stage in their life. For help with your family's advanced planning, reach out to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home in Indiana and at BowserMinnick.com. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived.
Thinking of adding a pet to your family? Consider adopting, not shopping. Local shelters have great dogs, cats, and other animals waiting for a forever home. Please support Four-Footed Friends, ICHS, and other local shelters when looking for a new pet. And don't surprise someone with a pet, but with a promise to adopt a pet that they choose.
Welcome back to the White Township Rec Complex. North Catholic with the home-and-home sweep after downing the Indiana Indians 9-4 this Tuesday afternoon. They jumped on starter Ryan Okapal in the first for 4 runs. They added 5 more in the 5th, and that's all they needed. And they let some pitching get there. Indiana did muster 4 runs, that coming in the 6th, but they were held in check throughout the first 5 innings of the game. And that's kind of how we got to this point. Ryan Okapal, the loss. Seamus Straub, the win. He pitched 5 1/3 innings with 6 strikeouts and 5 walks to his credit. Also had a couple earned runs as well. And other relief appearances, Connor Giese and Garrison Doherty combining for 2 1/3 innings of scoreless relief, combining for 3 strikeouts. Michael Tortorella and Charlie Manzi also got some cameo time on the mound as well for Indiana. Caden Williams locked down the fort in the final inning in 2/3 for North Catholic. They sent home winners. Indiana falls on the season to 8-7, 3-3 in the WPIAL Section 4A1. North Catholic, they move to 7-7, 5-3 in section play. Well, that puts a bow on today's game. Tomorrow, Renda Digital TV has coverage of Heritage Conference Baseball, Purchase Line and Homer Center from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City. Hope you can join us at 4:20. We're on the air, 4:30 first pitch, and we will see you there. Andy Hart has been our executive producer today on Renda Digital TV, doing a great job braving the cold. He's back at it tomorrow with us, and we thank him for his help. We thank you for tuning in here this afternoon. For all of us, my name is Jake Slobodnik, repeating the final score. North Catholic 9, Indiana 4. This has been a presentation of Renda Media and Digital.
Renda Digital TV is Indiana County's leading live stream service. Our team of dedicated producers and on-air personalities work hard to bring you network-level event and sports coverage to your fingertips. And if you can't make it, every live stream is archived, so you never miss a minute. And for you IUP football fans, Renda Digital TV is the exclusive home of Hawk Talk, airing every Monday during the season. Subscribe to Renda Digital TV for free today.
Straub earns the win in 5 1/3 innings.